guys, so this is Brittany, and we are going to do the micro hand-tied hair extension on Brittany's hair. Brittany is going to tell you a little bit of her experience on how she went on the journey of wearing the micro hand-tie extensions in the first place. So the micro hand-tie extensions is another technique that we created for fine hair. And so I'm going to let Brittany tell you a little bit about her first time she got this technique and what her experience was, how she felt that time and how she felt now. So here we go. Say hi to Brittany.
Hi. I got my hair done first time with you back in December. I had to stand in for a model for the technique we were gonna do. And for years my hair was just thinning and I never knew why, and I was kind of just getting frustrated and fed up with it. And then after a while I just sort of not gave up on it, but didn't have like a passion behind it to revive my hair after a while. I thought they were just gonna be clip-ins, and then McCambie was like, oh no, they're gonna be like they're gonna be sewn in.
Yes, I remember that.
I was like, oh. I had those fears before about extensions doing horrible things to people's hair, like tape extensions, and there's a lot of negativity behind it, but afterwards, like, you were more than willing to like help me out with the information. You gave me the sheet, and then I took it on myself to experience what it was like with it, letting the hair become me. The first night you're gonna feel it, but after a while you don't feel it, and when you take a shower you have to be more diligent and gentle, which is okay because you shouldn't be like being really bad with, like, aggressive with your hair. So you learn to be gentle, and you learn to like be less stressed about it. Like there's a certain shift in you where you don't stress. It's like what it should be. And it was nice seeing that what it should be. And then after the month, seeing the baby hairs come in, and I'm like, oh, that's new. That's fun. We got them retightened after a month, and you were like, oh yeah, there are little baby hairs coming in. I'm like, I know, look at them. And it was kind of cool thinking that my hair was becoming healthier, and then that was like kind of liberating, knowing my body is doing something that I thought it wasn't doing anymore.
I feel like with a lot of women, when it's like a cycle, when you look at your hair and it's not where you want it to be, you stress about the hair. And then as you add an extension in, considering that it's done properly and it's done well, you add it in, and all of a sudden you look at yourself and you feel like you said, this is what my hair should be if it was healthy. Then the stress level goes down. In the past, it's not like you were bad taking care of your hair.
No, but I was struggling. I was just trying so hard, and I was desperate. Like, there's a desperation to it, but also like being kind of like negative and just like, I don't really care, but I just wanted to stay how it is, so it doesn't get bad any more than it already is.
Wow. Okay.
Right. I don't know. It always just gets bad, and I'm so desperate for just to stay how, like, without getting it shorter, because I fear of getting shorter hair. And you see these advertisements with all these beautiful women with the long luscious hair, and you're like, oh, I want that too. And it's also like outside influence and too, but also if you saw how my hair was before when I was younger, it was thicker, and it just, I don't know.
So overall, what is your feeling about first of all, the micro hand-tie technique? And secondly, what's your feeling about wearing extensions in general?
It's something I haven't had before, and it looks good, and it's my own secret sometimes. And I know number one rule is you don't tell people, but then I just feel like and then I see other people with extensions, and I'm like, I got so it's like a little mini club that no one knows about.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm excited to see like the journey further, like how much more we'll fill in. And I mean, the possibilities are endless with hair extensions. We could go like darker or lighter, and because I always like that kind of creativity with hair too.
Like being able to change your hair and or add
But we
color.
could do it in a healthy way though. So that's.
Did you feel like your hair was healthy with the extensions in it, with the micro hand-tied technique in there? Did it?
I felt like it was more protected in a way. I don't know.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean by protected? Like there's just less stress on it. Like I wasn't like picking. You know how people pick at the ends. Like I was actually really bad with that anxiety whenever you look down or you feel your hair, and it's like just like this dropping in your gut, sadness that like your hair's not as thick. Like even when I don't have the extensions in and like I touch it, I'm like, oh man. But I know there's like this hope that there's like these little baby's hairs that are coming in, and that makes it worth it. And I also enjoy having long hair. That's fun. You gotta whip it around.
It's so awesome when we're hearing this from you, the client. This is how you feel about them when you wear them, and that's exciting to me. That's why we created it, the real results that we want people to have when they wear it.
I also felt like confident knowing like you couldn't see them. Like whenever I had my hair down or in a ponytail, like I felt like of course the first couple days of having them, like, can people see them? And I'm just like, people can see them, and I'm just like look in the mirror and like, oh no, they're fine, no one can see them. And so that adds another layer of confidence knowing no one can see them.
So it felt natural in your hair more than you thought it was going to be.
Yeah, because you got to get over that anxiety and that fear that like you're wearing extensions, but and they're like, oh, I can see your extensions, but you can't see them, so that makes you feel even more relaxed about them, and that makes you feel like they're even more a part of you. And it's an aid to help better my hair, but it's also makes me feel like it's a part of me that really likes it and is me. Like there's reality, right? That's you know, I have short hair, but when this is on, it's also reality that I have long hair, and it also is aiding me to make my hair healthy, so it makes me feel just a sense of calm and just a different part of you that you didn't know that was a part of you until you put it on. When you know, the initial couple days of knowing if it's showing or getting used to it,
Right.
Someone could be feeling that every day of them having extensions in, and that won't help your hair grow because you're still stressing. It doesn't matter on technique, and it doesn't matter on who puts them in, so I just want people they have to do their research more. Making videos like this so other people will know like what's here too, so that's important. And
what would you tell someone who has never done this before?
Do it.
I don't think I finished the question before. Why would you tell them to do it?
Because it changes you. It changes your hair and it's good. Like, it's so simple. Just do it. Give it a chance.
Okay. Okay, well guys, we are going to put Brittany's extension back in, and we will show you guys what her hair looked like with her extensions in, and then you can see the difference between her before and after. So we'll be back soon. guys, okay, so Brittany's hair is all installed now. We did 4 rows in there and we mixed a combination of 3 different colors in there. So it's really, really pretty. We went a little bit darker than she was last time, but Brittany's color looks quite pretty. I love it. She liked the darker color in it too as well. Yeah, and this time we use a combination of, what is it, 22 18 inch, I think, just to mix the lengths, but both of them are equally like quite long because our 18 is actually professionally like 20 inches or longer, and our 22 is actually 25 inches long. So, but I want to show you guys with all our extensions that are created for fine hair or thin hair, the focus of it, other than the fact that it's to be healthy for the natural hair and to be, you know, worn very well. One of the focus of it is how well it hides in the hair. Now, this is always very important to me when I create techniques because I want to make sure that someone who has a fine hair is not going to be walking around feeling self-conscious wearing the extension and thinking that it's going to stick out or like, you know, people can see it and vice versa. So as you can see, it's really, really good. So this is our micro hand tie technique, and it's the one that we use the micro fine wefting system, and then we sew the extensions onto the weft by creating the base that is done on one of the most smallest invisible beads that you can get possible for the head. So it's well hidden and it's incredibly well suited and well fitted in her hair. So maybe she has some romance coming up. I don't know. I'm not saying anything, but hey. This is Brittany's hair at the front, and as you can see, once again, we did a darker tones in her hair this time, and we mixed 3 different colors in there. So it's really, really, really pretty. I like the way it look on her with the darker tone. I think it suits her hair. It's beautiful. The goal is that we are growing all this lightness out of the ends of her hair, and then eventually we are going to have like mostly all her natural hair color. But until then, this is the beautiful tones we have in there, and I think it's quite pretty. What do you think?
I think it's pretty too.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to touch it all. I just want to touch it.
Happy dancer?